Afternoon everybody, how you doing? This is, my name's Grant. I'm in Rotherham at the moment. The reason being is tomorrow it's my son's 13th birthday. Our son's 13th birthday. So normally what would happen is his mum would come up and collect him and bring him down, but it's not easy for a lot of people sometimes, and maybe some people might see this as being a stupid thing that I've done, but at the end of the day, you and me, we're the parents, okay? The children, they're the ones you love, they're the ones you're meant to look out for. Okay, do the best you can for them. So that's what I've done today. This is one of those, some might say a narcissistic video, because it's like I'm looking for attention, which I'm not doing, far from it. So yeah, I had planned to bring my son down for his 13th birthday, to share with his family down here. So collect him on Sunday and then go back up to Edinburgh. But what I want to say is, these. I fought through the courts for 2.5 years for our son. I'm not going to go into the whole story as to why. At one point I got 50-50 shared parenting, all the holidays, which is all fine. And yeah, sure, when my son was living with his mum, there'd be times when he didn't want to talk to me, and yeah, it gets you down. But yeah, you can't hide that. You can't hide the hurt. You can't hide the tears. You can't pretend that everything's all right. But you do have to move on in a way, and try and work as best you can with the other parent. I know that's not easy for a lot of you out there. So yeah, my son's been living with me now since around about the end of June last year, which was through the family Crown Court in Sheffield. Maybe too much information there, but prior to that, I had the best representation that I could get from both a Mackenzie friend, you know who you are, and also a great bunch of solicitors and other people that were in the background. A lot of people don't see the social workers as wonderful people, and yeah, some of them aren't, but you can't always tar everybody with the same brush. Same with Kafkas. Had they done their job properly, maybe circumstances would have not dragged out so long, but unfortunately they didn't do that. But as I say, this video is not aimed at putting blame on anybody. Hopefully, when you as a mother, or you as a father, or your aunties, uncles, grandparents, nieces, nephews, everybody out there that might watch this and might just pay a little bit more attention to it, instead of don't let him do this, don't let her do that. You know, that does not help the children. So, yeah, there was no nothing set in stone as to when, you know, my son should come down and see his mum. It's all been arranged between us both, and he gets more time down here than when he was actually living with his mum. And again, I'm not going to go back to why that happened, but at the end of the day, so what I decided to do as father to my son, and he's a lot happier for that. He's a lot happier that he gets to spend more time with his little brother when they do have holidays, because at the end of the day, he lives with me, you know. So pretty much, you know, as it says, apart from during the holidays, I'll let him go for his, you know, maybe say it's 2 weeks. They can go for 10 days for the summer holidays. You know, we get 7 weeks off. So yeah, my son's, I mean, I would have probably got about 3 weeks with him, which, you know, you can't argue with that. But as I say, this is about you parents working together. It's about crossing the road. Yeah, it's about working together. It's about doing what's best for your kids, and if you can do that, then somewhere down the line, your son and daughter is going to turn around and look back, you know, whatever you might have posted on any social media pages and stuff like that, and says, my mum and dad really love me. So all I'm really saying is, mum, dad, aunties, uncles, friends, talk to each other, whether it's about your niece, your nephew, whatever, your son, your daughter, and just think how they feel. Just put yourself in the shoes of a child. What a child wants, what a child needs. It's right here. It's all in there. Wrong side though, obviously. Stupid me. But you know what I mean. Comes from the heart. I think I've kind of ranted on about enough about this. So yeah, son's turning 13 tomorrow. He's having a special day out with his mum that was so hard to keep quiet. And yeah, he's turning into a ratty teenager. But that's kids for you now. You know, we've all been there. You can't say you haven't. You've been through all these kind of arguments, maybe with or your mum and dad's had arguments and stuff like that at some point. And you know, relationships, a modern day relationship, you got to make them work. That's the thing. And you know, if they don't, they don't. But you know, this is probably your mum and dad, my mum and dad. They're maybe on the 50th, 60th, 70th wedding anniversary or something like that. stood the test of time. Anyway, I'm going to get off. I've been rambling for about 10 minutes. I really hope that this video will shed a little bit of light a little bit of love, just a little bit of knowledge when you go into that courtroom, that private courtroom, that scary moment when you don't know whether to talk to each other. My ex and I, we get on really great. Not to start with, of course, but you know, I'm 56 year old. My son's 13. But you know, it's all about what you use up here. It's all about what you use up there. All about what you use and give from here. So I'm going to go catch a train. I'm going to do a little bit of shopping. And just to show that we are in Rotherham. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, you see that? Kind of does say Rotherham somewhere. Nice picture on the wall. Can't zoom in on the picture. Never mind. Right, so have a great day. If this video helps in any way, then you know, share it. I'm not too bothered whether you do or not. This is maybe one day my son will find this video and look back on it. Yeah, love you, son. Love my kids. You know, that's one thing that always comes first for me is family. Anyway, have a great weekend, day, year, month, life. But if you're going through all this at the moment, if you're fighting in a court, if you're fighting through solicitors, arguing about what's yours, what's hers, what's hers, you know, it's just an endless circle. So, it'll break you down. It'll break you down. It'll rip you apart. You'll get, you know, depression, anxiety, everything that goes with it. There'll be times when you just feel like you cannot go on, and you know, that's the sad thing, because some people haven't. Yeah. Some people just couldn't handle the heartache of not being able to see their kids. Don't let that be one of your friends. Just look out for each other, okay? Peace, love out.